Yo, what's good everyone? Hope you're doing well. So today we're going to do a quick guide on how to use Claudio's heat, individual moves from heat when you use them, how you use the heat dash, the heat smash, you know, all that sort of stuff, how to utilize starburst. So first off, we'll start by talking about heat itself, like going into it like normally, which is the 2+3 button or the heat smash button if you have that on. Now, I'd say to use this is either to stop people pressuring you, like if you feel like you're getting run down and you want to get them off, just pressing the heat is actually a good option. It stops them. It takes a bit of bar away, as you can see when you press it this way, but it's a good way to stop people getting off you. And it's also, I think, another good way to use it is if you think they're just going to hold block and you want to just create some pressure with a back to the wall, you can just go into heat as long as you feel like you're going to utilize it really well with like the starburst stuff. So in heat, you have access to, I think, 3 starburst moves. 1, 2, and you're out of heat, but you have 1 more starburst. I think it's different if you hit them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so if you hit them with a move, instead of going manual heat, you have access to 4, actually 5, because you have starburst after the heat. And if you activate it like this, you have access to 2 in heat and then 1 extra, which is 3 overall. So there's 5 and 3. I'd say, unless it's going to kill or put them close to killing when you're in heat, don't use the heat smash straight away. I think that you should apply starburst moves first if they can't deal with them. So like your down 1-2s, your while standing 1-2s, or even running 1+2 if you want to do one of them. I'd only do 1 though. Or like even go for like a down back 1+2 launcher. I definitely think you should go for one of these first before doing anything like the lower, like the heat dash. I think you should probably go for one of these moves first. Just to, because you're gonna keep your heat no matter what. To do, like, if they block it, you can dash, and then you can do the heat smash or a heat dash, either one. So I definitely think you should go for a starburst move once. I'd probably do forward 1+2, down back 1+2, or down 1-2, or something like that is the ones I'd go with first, just to, you know, have the off chance of getting a launcher or a big hit, and then still having heat to do more things. You don't always have to use the heat straight away, because when in heat, you do more chip damage, like running 2. Look at all these running 2s in heat. See how many I can do. Oh, I dashed by accident. Everything does chip as well. Forward, 4. You can't. I know there's a chance that they'll duck, and then use your heat at the last second, which does more chip, and you've literally killed someone just in heat. So you don't always have to use starburst move or the heat stuff straight away. You can just chip at your opponent's life. Now, Wiring 2 does good chip damage anyway, but in heat it does more. Oh. It just does a chunk more. Even forward 4. Everything does chip in heat. And then when you've got, like, you're very low on heat, is when you either do a heat dash or a heat smash, in my opinion, if you're going to do this. If you're going for the chip way of using heat. So it's using heat. And then it's quite low. I'll do that, and it does more chip. Or you do the heat smash. You chip them down. The blocking. I mean, you don't have to just do running 2, but you try to apply pressure, and then you do this. I know they've got a lot of recoverable health, but then that's on you to try to finish the round before they recover that health. But obviously that's all situation, like, depends on the situation in the fight. So let's talk about heat dashes. Heat dashes should be used mainly around the end of the heat for sure. And I'd say the main one to use is back 4-2 into the heat dash. Now, one thing to know about heat dashes, in the open, they are +5. All of them. Every single one of them that we have. +5. But at the wall, they are plus 18. So at the wall, heat dashes are very, very, very good. Especially like if you've done a running 2 and then you do back 4-2, you're plus 18. So back 1, like they can't do anything about. Side step 4, they can block it, but like they can't move around it or anything like that. So heat dashes at the wall, whatever one you go for, are very, very good. Plus 18, you know, crazy frames. You can do whatever you want. Like if they don't hold back, you know, you can hit them like with a running 2. If you're quick anyway. And if they don't hold back, the running 2 will hit. Oh my god, but I've got bad running 2s. Yeah. If they don't hold back there, the running 2 can actually hit them. They can't neutral guard, they have to be hard holding back. Even back 1, if they're not hard holding back, it can hit them. So yeah, heat dashes at the wall are very good. Now let's talk about using the heat dashes in the neutral. I'd say the worst one is 3-2. Because if 3-2 hits, you only get like a guaranteed follow-up. So I think this is the worst one because there's no actual combo from it. And there's a big risk to it. Well, not at the moment because a lot of people aren't ducking 3-2. But, you know, there is a risk because it's a high. But I guess if it's going to kill, 14 frame punishing it's going to kill, you might as well use the heat and do the damage. But in my opinion, it's the worst one. Up forward 2 is probably just one you'd use. I don't think you should ever use this, really. Unless you just want to have a bit of fun. I don't think the heat dash on it... I know you can combo off all the others. I think is the most pointless one. Because I think you'd rather use the other 3 that I'll talk about. Because I think they're very good in each situation. So, but you can combo forward 2 forward. So 2-1-2 delayed, I think is very good. Because there's a chance you can catch people. And if you don't, especially at the wall. If we go to the wall. They're going to probably hold block after 2-1, and if there's the odd chance that they press or do anything, you know, you can combo off it, and if they don't press, then you're plus 18 at the wall. So I think 2-1-2 is very good. You can use it in the you can use the heat dashes in the open and at the wall. Just at the wall, they're more plus on block, but obviously you're wanting them to hit for sure. But yeah, 2-1-2 delayed. I think is very good. Not so much 2-1-2 on its own, but obviously in the heat dash, I think it's actually really good. I've caught a few people with it because they're never expecting me to do the 3rd hit. It could because it's punishable, but it's actually not. So it's actually a good 3-hit string to get plus frames. The next is while running 2. If you just hit that while running 2, and you're like, you know it's going to hit, and then you want to do that heat dash, you can combo off it. So running 2 into heat dash is actually good. Again, use heat dashes at the back end of your heat, not so much at the middle. You don't want to spend it straight away because if they block it, you've just literally wasted your whole heat for nothing. Instead of using plus frames like down 1-2 or while running 1+2 or something, so use them at the back end. But if you can confirm that they're running 2 hits, you can just hold forward and I don't know, do whatever you want to do. Probably, I think this one's definitely better in the open. For it to hit, if you know it's going to hit, and then you know you do whatever combo you want. Whatever combo you want to do. I think it's there. I'd say this is the 3rd best one. I think 2-1-2 might be better, but while running 2 probably hits more often. But I think 2-1-2 is just a little bit safer because you can, like, while running 2 can be side step left and duck. 2-1-2 you're going to be sort of neutral with them anyway. And you can just do the heat dash after. And the best one, in my opinion, is back 4-2. This can hit from so far away that it's really good. And obviously, whatever combo you want to do, I don't know. You can do a good combo. I can show you one if people don't know any combos. I can show you a decent one. You can do something like that. if you're looking for a combo. There's plenty of combos you can do in Heat. The one thing you need to remember when you do a Heat dash is you have a lot more moves you can do. Like you can do like multiple dash back threes and stuff. Your combos are a lot longer from Heat. You could just keep going. Obviously, I dropped it, but because I'm trash. But you have a lot more like extensions you can do for combos in Heat. So if you want to mess around with them, or if you want to ever like pop in my Twitch stream or anything and ask me to check some stuff out for you, like if you want to look at some different combos, I'm happy to go over. Like there is so many combos you can do in Heat that there's no point me throwing them all in this video because you can do 100 different options. It's up to you what you want to do. But if you want a few, just pop by my stream, and we'll go over some over stream, and I can talk you through it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Heat system. I definitely think you should utilize Starburst in Heat first before going for the Heat Smash or the Heat Dashes at the end, unless like they've done a massive, if they've done a massive whiff from like there, and you're like, oh hang on, back four, I know it didn't reach there, but they're going to come forward to you, and you can get this as a launch, then obviously it's really good. It's really good to do that. I know you get a good chunk, but yeah, I definitely utilize the, unless it's going to kill, obviously the Heat Smash or the the mid's going to kill, either one of them going to kill. I wouldn't spend Heat straight away. But if it's going to kill, then obviously you can spend Heat Dash or Heat Smash, so it's a mix-up straight away. That's absolutely fine. But in the neutral, definitely utilize the Starburst first. And remember, you only get 2 in Heat if you use it this way. But if you use it on Hit, you get 4, technically 5 and technically 3, because you keep Starburst after Heat. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Take care.